One of the new features that I really do like in Dreamweaver 5.5, and I feel guilty over just like giving you a tease on this thing or a taste of it, but it's jQuery mobile apps. And what they do is they allow you to create, rich content with a lot of really cool stuff, web pages, if you will, if I can use technical terms like cool stuff, in hours as opposed to days. They really are fun to work with. They're very easy. Adobe gives us in Dreamweaver 5.5 3 samples for us to get an idea what's going on. I want you to go up to the word File on the pull-down menu and go down to New. Go into Page from Sample and go to Mobile Starters. There they are. jQuery Mobile CDN, Local, and PhoneGap. Don't worry, they won't bite. Actually, I think they do bite. What is CDN? Content Delivery Network. So you're using CDNs as a starter page if you plan to host this thing as a mobile library on a CDN. The jQuery Mobile Local is if you plan to kind of like process the assets yourself and even possibly use the application without an internet connection. And PhoneGap is for your web application that when it's displayed on a mobile app, it will access features native to the mobile device. Like I said, this is just a teaser. Let's go ahead and go in and open up Local. Again, there are no work files. I'm letting you do this with me from scratch. We go into Create. And you say, wow, that's really neat, Andy. Well, we have several pages, but it kind of looks just like one page in a sense. If we go into the word content right here, I'm going to double click and say, this is some content. Obviously, I'm being very, very simplistic here. We could put graphics in here, anything we want. Here's a page footer. You've got content again. We could say, I suppose, more stuff. And down here, and we'll say this is the last stuff. Now I'm using text to show you this. This is just a teaser. It's just a sample, like I said before. In my opinion, we could have an entire lesson series, chapter by chapter by chapter, that talks about developing rich content sites using jQuery Mobile. The other thing about it that's amazing is it makes it very easy for these pages to be displayed correctly on different devices, like iPhones and tablets and regular monitors, which is really the thrust of 5.5, as far as I'm concerned when it comes to Dreamweaver, is giving us an easier way to make multi-display content. Now, with that said, let's go ahead and save this. I'm just going to show you this real quick. We'll save it, and we'll save it, give it a name like jQuery, I suppose, whatever you want to call it. It's going to load these dependent files. It needs those to make it work, and that's fine. Just click copy. Now, check it out in the browser. You're going to like this. You say, well, where'd all that come from? We're page 2, 3, 4. Well, what happens if I click on page 2? Oh, that's what you put in. This is some content. And it could be graphics, anything you want. Where'd the back button come from? See, that's what jQuery does. It gives you a very easy way to put in very rich content, and literally in hours as opposed to days. I love this feature. I know I'm just teasing you with it. I understand that. But it's something you might want to get into and explore for creating maybe your next website. jQuery Mobile.